Hey, this is my story. Let me tell you something crazy. I was born when just being alive was like winning the lottery. No joke. Pharaoh had this insane order to kill every Hebrew baby boy. Just kill them, all of them. And here I am, somehow breathing. You want to hear something wild? My mom, she did the bravest thing ever. Put me in this little basket, like the world's scariest game of chance. The look in her eyes when she let me go. Man, that still haunts me, you know. So there I was, just a tiny baby floating down this crazy river. No clue where I was heading, none at all. But God, He had this whole thing planned out. Next thing you know, bam, right in front of the Egyptian princess. Talk about perfect timing, palace life. It was sweet, like really sweet. Gold everywhere, servants at my beck and call. Everyone bowing and scraping, living the dream, right? Except, there was always this weird feeling in my gut, like something wasn't quite right. You ever get that feeling? When everything looks perfect on the outside, but inside you're just lost. Then came the day, finding out I was Hebrew. That hit me like a ton of bricks. Everything I thought I knew about myself, gone, just like that. Here I was, living in this fancy palace, wearing these expensive clothes, and suddenly, I realize I'm one of them. One of the people I've been watching suffer every single day. I lost it one day, completely lost it. Saw this Egyptian guard beating the life out of a Hebrew slave, and something in me just snapped. Stop, back off right now, or I swear. I only wanted to stop him, you know. Make him quit hitting that guy. But things got out of hand, way out of hand. Next thing I know, there's a dead body at my feet, and my whole world's falling apart. You know that feeling when you know you've messed up so bad there's no going back? Yeah, that was me. Had to run. Like middle of the night, don't look back kind of running. Left everything behind. The palace, the luxury, my whole life. Just gone. Ended up in this total middle of nowhere, working as a shepherd. Me, the guy who used to walk around in gold jewelry, now chasing sheep around. Life's funny like that, right? But the guilt, the fear, that stuff followed me. Couldn't shake it no matter how far I ran. I kept asking myself, why me? Why did all this happen? But you know what's crazy? The answer was coming. I just didn't know it yet. Then came this totally insane day. Just doing my regular shepherd thing when I see this bush. But not just any bush. This thing's on fire but not burning up. Like what? I've seen some weird stuff, but this was next level. Got closer, totally confused. And then, get this, I hear my name. Moses. Hello? Who's calling me? And that's when everything changed. God's voice. And trust me, when God talks, you know it's God. Just hits different. I am the God of your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Take those sandals off. You're standing on holy ground. Real talk. I was shaking so bad I could barely stand. But something about that voice. You just had to listen, you know. What do you need me to do? Then he drops this bomb. I've seen my people suffering in Egypt, heard every cry, every scream. And you're gonna get them out. I nearly laughed, like actually laughed. Me? Seriously? I'm nobody. I'm a shepherd who can't even speak right. Pharaoh's gonna take one look at me and laugh me out of the palace. But God wasn't having any of my excuses. Shows me this crazy trick with my staff turning into a snake. Which, by the way, terrifying, but also kind of awesome. I tried everything to get out of it. I can't speak well. I'm not good with people. Send someone else. God's response. Who made human mouths? Who makes people deaf or mute, seeing or blind? Isn't it I, the Lord? Your brother Aaron will help you speak. But you're my guy for this job, and I'll be with you every step of the way. What do you say to that, when the creator of everything basically says you're it? Can't exactly swipe left on that, you know? So yeah, that's how I ended up heading back to Egypt. Still scared. Oh yeah, still doubting. You bet. But sometimes the biggest moments in your life come when you're absolutely terrified, but you take that step anyway. And let me tell you, what happened next? That's when things got really interesting. I went back to Egypt because God called me. Yeah, the fear was still there, but I couldn't run anymore. I had to save my people, heading to Pharaoh's palace. Man, it was still massive. Nothing had changed since the day I ran. But this time, I wasn't standing there as a prince. I was God's messenger. Pharaoh, the Lord sent me. Let my people go. Let them worship in the wilderness. You should have seen his face. He just smirked and said,
The Hebrew God? Why should I listen to him? Your people are my slaves. I don't have any reason to let them go.
My heart sank. Like, this was the wall I'd have to break through. But there was no backing down now. Then God's voice grabbed my heart. I'm going to make Pharaoh stubborn, but through my miracles, he's gonna know exactly who I am. And that's when God's 10 plagues began. First plague, the Nile turned to blood. I raised my staff toward the river, and boom, the whole thing went blood red. Fish died, the river stank. It was crazy. People couldn't find water to drink. They were desperate. But Pharaoh didn't even flinch. When Pharaoh wouldn't budge, second plague hit. Frogs everywhere. Palace beds, kitchens, even in their food. Third plague, dust turning into gnats. I lifted my staff and threw dust in the air. Next thing you know, these tiny bugs are all over people and animals. Even Egypt's magicians couldn't stop this one. They told Pharaoh, this is God's finger at work. But Pharaoh still wouldn't listen. Fourth plague brought swarms of flies, I warned him. And then these black clouds of flies covered Egypt. People could barely breathe. Egypt was literally rotting from all these flies. Pharaoh gave in again, but guess what? Once the flies were gone, so was his promise. Fifth plague hit the livestock. All of Egypt's horses, cattle, sheep, goats, dead. But get this, not a single Hebrew animal got sick. You'd think this obvious difference would change his mind, right? Nope. Sixth plague was brutal, boils breaking out on people and animals. I threw ashes into the air and boom, painful sores everywhere. You could hear the screams across Egypt, but Pharaoh still wouldn't crack. Seventh plague, next level stuff. Hail and fire raining from the sky. We're talking massive hailstones and lightning turning everything to ashes. Egypt's crops totally destroyed. Eighth plague brought locusts. Man, you've never seen anything like it. The sky went dark with these things. They ate everything. Whatever food was left, every leaf, every plant. The ground turned black. People were starving. Pharaoh surrendered again, but once the locusts left, same old story. Ninth plague was pure darkness. I raised my hand to the sky, and get this, Egypt went pitch black for 3 days. Like, couldn't see your hand in front of your face dark. Nobody could move, nobody could see each other. But where our people lived, light, clear as day. Pharaoh lost it.
Fine, go, but leave your livestock.
I stood my ground. We're taking everything with us. He exploded.
Get out, and don't you dare show your face again.
Then came the final plague, the big one. God told me, tonight, every firstborn in Egypt will die. But your people, mark your doorposts with lamb's blood. Death will pass over those houses. We did exactly what God said. That night, I'll never forget those screams. Every house in Egypt, from Pharaoh's palace to the poorest prison, lost their firstborn. Pharaoh finally broke.
Get out. Take your people. Take your God. Just leave Egypt. Never let me see you again.
We left. After 400 years of slavery, we were finally free. But Pharaoh changed his mind one last time, started chasing us with his army. Picture this, endless Red Sea in front of us, Egyptian chariots behind us. People were freaking out. Did you bring us out here to die? I lifted my hands to the sky. Don't be afraid. Watch God fight for you. Then God said, raise your staff over the sea. I did it. And what happened next? Mind-blowing. The sea literally split in half. Walls of water on both sides, dry ground in the middle. We walked through, right through the middle of the sea. Still can't believe it when I think about it. Egyptian army followed us in, but at the last moment, I raised my staff again. Lord, complete our salvation. The waters crashed back together. Every chariot, every soldier, gone. We survived. We were free. And right then, it hit me. God keeps his promises. When you hold on to faith, even in your scariest moments, that's when miracles happen. That's our story, from slaves to free people. I'll never forget how God was with us every step of the way. We crossed the Red Sea, got our freedom. Epic victory, right? But man, that wasn't the end. Not even close. You know what we faced? An endless desert. Picture this. Sand hot enough to burn through your sandals. Air so hot it scorches your lungs, and wind that whips sand right into your face. But honestly, that wasn't even the scariest part. 3 days in, we ran out of water. People's lips were cracking, kids were crying, and everyone started saying they'd rather be slaves back in Egypt.
Moses, did you bring us out here just to die?
Real talk, I was scared too. I mean, who wouldn't be? So I shouted to the sky, God, what are we supposed to do? We can't just die out here. That's when God's voice boomed down. Watch this. I'm about to rain down food from heaven, but heads up, this isn't just about feeding you. It's a test. Let's see if they'll follow my instructions. Then it happened. This weird stuff started falling from the sky, like white flakes. Get this, it was snowing in the middle of the desert. People thought they were losing their minds.
What is this stuff?
Try it.
It tastes like honey wafers.
That was manna, bread from heaven literally. Showed up every morning, but here's the funny part. If you got greedy and took too much, next day, total waste, all spoiled. But water, that was a whole other crisis. People were about to riot. Then God comes up with this solution that made me do a double take. See that rock over there? Hit it. What? The rock. God was like, I'll be standing right there on that rock. When you hit it, water's gonna flow out for everyone to drink. Just do what I say. I was like, what? But the moment I hit that rock with my staff, boom, water came gushing out like a fire hydrant. Imagine that, crystal clear water shooting out of bone-dry rock. Absolute insanity. Then came Mount Sinai. Now that was next level. The whole mountain wrapped in smoke, lightning cracking everywhere, thunder shaking the ground. Like a Michael Bay movie, but real. Through all that epic scene, God's voice shook the whole mountain. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt. Time for some ground rules. This is how you're gonna live. Then came the 10 Commandments. No other gods but me. No making idols. Don't throw my name around. Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor your parents. No murder. No cheating on your spouse. No stealing. No lying about others. And don't go wanting what's not yours. But when I came down, oh man, our people had made a golden calf and were having a full-on party. 40 days, that's all it took to forget God. You have no idea how mad I was. I took those heavy stone tablets and just smash right down the mountain. Yeah, looking back now, maybe smashing those tablets wasn't my best move, but I was furious. There I was, fasting for 40 days, having deep talks with God, and down below, our people were having a rave around a golden cow. I confronted Aaron. What were you thinking? His excuse was even more ridiculous.
Well, people were getting antsy, so I just asked for their gold jewelry, threw it in the fire, and surprise, out came this calf.
Like seriously? Acting like the idol just made itself. But I went back to God. Another 40 days up that mountain. This time, I was crying while praying. God, these people messed up big time, but please forgive them. If not, just erase my name from your book instead. I meant every word. I loved these people enough to trade my life for theirs. God was furious. Your people have totally blown it. Look how fast they've jumped off track. I should wipe them out and start fresh with you. I begged like I'd never begged before. God, please. After all you did to get them out of Egypt, don't destroy them now. Please forgive them. After what felt like forever, God's voice softened. All right, I'll forgive them, but actions have consequences. Get new stone tablets ready. We're doing this again. Desert life continued. Manna every morning. Cloud pillar showing us the way. Fire pillar keeping us safe at night. Here's something wild. 40 years in the desert, and our clothes never wore out. Even our sandals stayed intact. Sounds impossible, right? But with God, impossible doesn't exist. When we finally saw the promised land, man, how do I even describe that feeling? 40 years of wandering, almost over. But then God hit me with this. You'll only see it with your eyes, because you didn't trust me at the waters of Meribah. You won't set foot in it. That hurt, really hurt, but I got it. Leadership comes with higher standards. Standing on Mount Nebo, looking at the land God was showing me, it hit me. This journey, it was never about the destination. The real gift was walking with God all along. My story ends here, but our people's story, that kept going, still does. And I learned something huge. God sticks with us even when we mess up, even when we fail. That's what real love looks like. That's my story. Crazy journey from a burning bush to the edge of the promised land. And you know what? Every step was worth it. Every single one.
Sunday Shake.